You joined us in delivering big time to support the community with United Way of Kaw Valley's annual Day of Giving. That 24-hour event was 1 week ago, and today Angel Romero is here to let us know about the results and how much money our community raised. Angel, good to see you.
Yeah, glad to be back.
Thanks for coming in again today. Before we get into the totals of what we did last week on the Day of Giving, kind of remind our viewers what exactly is the Day of Giving.
Yeah, so this was our 6th annual Day of Giving, and so every year as we approach the end of our annual campaign, we always like to give donors that one last big opportunity to help us hit our campaign goals and to help us get there by our deadline. And so this is always our last big push to get donations in before the deadline, and really also to see how much generosity our community can muster in one day.
Yeah, because your annual campaign ends June 30th,
June 30th,
but on this one day, let's take a look at the graphic. It's a pretty impressive total.
Absolutely.
More than $28,000 was raised, $28,102 and 22 cents, in fact. Yeah. What do you think about that number?
It's amazing. Every year we're always blown away by the generosity of our community and really how people step up in all kinds of ways. That includes donations of everything from change that people left at stores and some of our change jars, all the way up to gifts of $1,000 or more.
And what you're seeing there on the graphic, folks, is what the money is going to help support in terms of local needs. 5,600 meals for families, 3 weeks of preschool, 900 plus students involved in a personal finance simulation. Tell me about how that money is being used.
Oh my gosh, yeah, those dollars will be spread throughout the 4 counties we serve in Shawnee, Jackson, Jefferson, and Douglas County, and it's going to be used to provide those things that serve the whole family. And so we're looking at things that help make sure kids get ready for school, to help make sure parents can be in successful financial positions, and to make sure that we're meeting people's most basic needs.
And as part of Day of Giving last week, we have a drawing we're going to do. Tell me about the drawing here in the concert.
Yeah, so we are so fortunate. Our friends at Azure Credit Union partnered with us to add a little extra flair, a little excitement to the Day of Giving. So everyone who gave on the day was entered to win 2 box seat tickets to see Cyndi Lauper perform at Azure Amphitheater.
That would
be
pretty cool. I mean, I grew up in the 80s, so that'd be so you want me to draw?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you get the honors. We've mixed it up pretty well.
So we're going to draw the winner right here live on the air, and I'm going to pull this one out here, and
looks
we
like
will
a good
see
one.
Mary Chapman.
Mary Chapman.
So, and maybe we'll get an alternate too. But there you go, Mary
Absolutely.
Chapman. And you'll contact Mary, I guess.
We sure will. We'll let her know.
And I was going to ask you to also explain to our viewers, because you have heard of Day of Giving, but there's also Day of Caring, which is coming up in September, when we'll be asked to do things in our community, to volunteer. Kind of tell us how they differentiate.
Yeah, so Day of Giving was all about investing dollars, resources into the community, but we also know that volunteerism is a big component to how people give back. So Day of Caring on September 19th and 20th is our day all dedicated to volunteerism. So people, companies from all over our community will be invited to volunteer at dozens of sites throughout Shawnee County.
Yeah, what do people do for that? I mean, it's painting, it's cleaning up, it's gardening, it's a whole variety of things.
It really is. Yeah, we'll have dozens of agencies, both in Shawnee County, and we'll have some agencies in Douglas County too, that will offer kind of a little bit of everything. So for folks who want to get their hands dirty and get outside, we've got those landscaping projects that will happen. Yeah, for people who want to be indoors and help with that, there's those projects. Even stuffing envelopes, mailers, all those things are really time consuming for nonprofits. Volunteers provide a huge help and huge relief for those agencies.
Obviously, everybody steps up in our community. $28,000 in one day. If someone out there watching didn't get their contribution in on the day of giving, they can still give you some money, right? Now tell them how to do that.
Absolutely, yeah. So folks can always go to uwkawvalley.org/give and give right there on our website.
Very good. Angel Romero with the good news there of $28,000 for the Day of Giving, and we'll hopefully make even more next year.
Absolutely.
We'll have you back next year, and we'll announce that as well.
For sure.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for